Hi and welcome to another video. So in this video I am going to go a bit over how I make washi tape designs, give you some tips about it, where to go manufacturer wise, and yeah, just like the setup of how I do it anyways. Obviously there's no right way that I can tell you to do it. I'm not a professional, like this is just what I do when I order my washi tapes, my design process for it. Just thought I'd give you a bit of an insight. Got myself a milkshake, even though, because it's so warm on the way here, it's like the ice cream inside of it's melted already. But yeah, so I'll take you on the journey of doing some washi tape designs. If you are interested in any design process on any other products I make, let me know. Be more than happy to go through in detail with you. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video and I shall speak to you soon. When it comes to designing washi tapes, I always start with a few ideas. I will insert some time lapses throughout the video of my kind of process, I guess. I usually have like 3 or 4 different ideas and I lay them out. Sometimes I sketch them out. It just depends. Most of my ideas will start in my sketchbook. I write notes of things that I'm interested in and would like to make washi tape ideas from, and then I'll go from there. So my main thing I do is I start on Procreate 3000 by 3000 pixel screen. I will insert kind of what a template looks like, and I'll do 3 little like rectangle strips of a washi tape like background. That's how I base my designs from. I use them to then kind of understand what I want from the washi tape design or how much to add into it before I then go put it into the actual template I need to send off. Most of ideas are basically just things I see working well as well in the market. You have to obviously work around that too for things to sell. And 2, it's like I did a Kickstarter. I don't know if you've recently seen that, and I did some washi tapes for the Kickstarter. I made this one, which is a create one. I made a stationery one, and I made a sewing one. So 3 things that are very simple, but it's not ones that I've seen done so often. Like it's not very common you see a washi tape of stationery, but it's stuff that I use in a day-to-day thing, and I thought it's quite, I don't know, something I like the look of and I think would look nice. And basically just go from there. So I'll insert the videos now of my process and I'll speak over a bit of it, and kind of guide you through the process, and then we'll get back to it and talk a bit more about the actual ordering side of it. When it came to designing these specific washi tapes that you're seeing now, I already had sticker sheet designs of these, and I wanted something to match the sticker sheet designs because I like the images on them. So I decided to just import and mess around with some designs off my sticker sheets and see what worked well, and then that's what ended up with what we've got. You can see with these designs I struggled a little bit more because you can see me adding in images of things I've already made before. So my postcard and print design I added in to see if I could work around that. I did like the idea of it, but it just wasn't working. It didn't look, I think, how I wanted it to in my head. So I just played around with a couple more ideas. You just have to experiment, I think, sometimes. And me having it a template like this, I can kind of print them out if I need to afterwards and have a look and see what they look like and then base it off that. And I do think doing it this way is better because you can kind of see what pattern you've got and then be like, oh, actually, no, this doesn't work at all. It looks dreadful. Type thing. So that's why I do it like that. But as you can see, these are the designs that I came up with in the end, and I hope you like them. When it comes to ordering my washi tapes, I didn't know where to start when I first started with washi tapes. It is a difficult thing to ask creators where they get their what manufacturers they go to, just because if they give you someone to go to and your products don't turn out, you know, as you expect, or there's a problem, I would feel bad, and I think other creators feel the same. But I'm happy to get you in the ballpark. I just had to do research. I went on Alibaba and I basically sent out to quite a few different manufacturers what I was looking for, how many things I needed, what my designs looked like, and then waited for them to reply. And when you do that, it gives you an option on Alibaba to basically send them out to similar manufacturers. So I let that happen, so I got loads of different people in. I basically didn't look for the cheapest. I know some people would do that and look for the person who had the cheapest, but I think the manufacturer I've gone for is not the cheapest compared to what some of them did, but out of them all, they were the most friendly out of messages, and they weren't really pushing too much. I feel I get very off put by people who try to sell you it, and I understand, you know, that's their job, but when it's very pushy, I don't like it at all. So I went for the one that, for me, I felt like customer service wise and messaging wise was the nicest. And, you know, she's made me 10 washi tips so far now, and it's been amazing. I've had amazing customer service, they've been lovely. Sorry. Yeah, they've been absolutely lovely. I'm so happy with the quality of my washi tapes. But yes, I won't tell you my manufacturer just in case there is any issues there when you come to ordering, but I would basically just have a look on Alibaba and go from there. And I think, you know, when you find a decent manufacturer, you can just tell, you can kind of gauge it. And it's like the same with pins. I get my pins from like Made by Cooper or Awesome Merchandise, but for like some of them this time I've gone to a manufacturer on Alibaba myself, and they were one of the companies that messaged me for the washi tape inquiry, and they also do pins. So I thought, you know what, I'll give them a go and do pins that I'm not too fussed about, or wait for a Kickstarter and, you know, I need it to be perfect, but at least then it gives me kind of an idea of what they sell, and then I can go on from there. When it comes to making the artwork suitable for print, my manufacturer is very good. She sent me over a Photoshop template of, you know, what was the bleed, what gets cut, what shouldn't overlap certain bits, which was really helpful. You know, I kind of needed that, otherwise I don't think I would have had a clue, size wise, etc., what to do. And if there's any issues, so like if my design has really small details in that won't be seen on print, they let me know if I need to change it. They ask me if I want to change it, and if not, am I happy to carry on with the products as it is. They were very helpful on that side of it, and they take me every step of the way. They send me photos as soon as they've been printed before they get rolled, and then they send me a photo once they're rolled. It's the same when I got my box designs, they sent me a picture as soon as the boxes were made for me to have a look. So they have always been very good at that sense. So template wise, if you do go to a manufacturer, they will send you, if you ask, they will already have a template pre-made of how they print, and then they'll send you that over, which is really good. Just make sure that you put that in the colour that they print with, so CYMK, RGB, etc. And just make sure most places print in CYMK, I think that's how you say it. So yeah, I think most places print with that standard anyways. But yeah, I hope that helps. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's gave you a bit of insight. I will, if you want any more videos like this, any more in-depth videos like this, let me know, and I'm more than happy to go into them. There will be a video in the coming weeks where I go over some of the places I get my products from, so like postcards, greeting cards, pins, etc. I'll go in depth, give a bit of a review on each one of the suppliers and stuff I get my products from. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna go back to drinking the rest of this because it's really bloody good. Bye.